Hello everybody and welcome back to the Boks Unpacked, your home of rugby content online and on Supersport. This week we've got plenty to discuss. Matt Williams going at the South Africans again, Drikus Du Plessis fighting, and the Stinger team winning at golf in the Live tournament. With me is Jean de Villiers and Schalk for the Boks Unpacked. Let's unpack the box. As I said, welcome back. Welcome back to the Boks Unpacked, but we're going to start with a moment of silence. Firstly, for our livers, for John Smith's golf day. And another moment of silence. You guys aren't going to like this one, for Paarl Gym.
It was hard to watch. It was hard to watch.
We need a moment of silence, please. A moment of silence.
The northern part of Paarl hasn't recovered yet.
No, it's a moment.
I comeback.
A moment of silence for Paarl Gym.
Guys.
Number one in the country.
Number 2 in Paarl.
Number 2 in Paarl.
Oh, that.
Talk, how are you guys really feeling?
I was in
Was it
Forries.
too soon?
I wasn't there. I was in Forries. And then we had 10 points up. What's it, 6 minutes to go?
Yeah, 7 to go.
7 to go. I thought we had it in the bag. Credit to Boys High. I mean, they're
bomb squad. They're bomb squad.
packed.
Yeah.
Well, it's rotating their props every 10 minutes, isn't it? Like they've got rolling sub vibe happening there.
But Shimmy, like, it's
they were brutal in the 22s.
that is exactly into schools in itself, where you don't have favorites. That is what I love about it and what I hate about it. And credit to Paarl Boys, they did, to come back from that. It was amazing, but it hurts. But it's the beauty. It's the beauty of inter schools. That's what makes it special.
Yeah, well done to Boys Are Not type of vibe. But I mean, they were the areas where they stood out. Their physicality. That pack of forwards got hold of Paarl Gym's pack of forwards. You could see when the game was opening up. Our transition play. But unfortunately, we made errors on the ball, and discipline allowed them 22 entries. And it was simple, it was direct, but it was so effective, and they put us under pressure. So, they showed some bottle to come back. We're 10 points down. Like at a big game like that, 25,000 people. Yeah. You've got a couple of shots that's going to win the game, and they used both of those opportunities. So, it's sad for us as Paarl Gym, but the rivalry keeps on going. We kept it alive. Off we go to next year. Our dream team didn't go unbeaten.
He's hurting.
Yeah, he's crying.
Who's Rondebosch playing this weekend?
Rondebosch drew with Paarl Gym.
When? And then they didn't want to play like a league game.
Yeah, we should have played you guys in the league game. You like it?
Yeah.
But
then they lost against Cares, which we don't have to.
No, but
we beat them by 100.
A moment of silence for Paarl Gym. May they rest in peace.
Thanks.
They won't forget this one quickly, though. The fact that they were number 1 is the big one.
Yeah, but 1 versus 2. So it's not as if they were
number 2 in Paarl.
Yeah, it wasn't like a.
It's not as if you're playing against a poor team. It's a proper team they're up against.
DDP, he's number 1 cage fighter in the world, and he's number 4 in Hartbeespoortdam.
We'll get to that, guys. The next beast, Tlekani, do you see that video clip of us? It's 8 million views.
Oh, really?
I'll play it for you guys here quickly.
Please play it. But he's a big boy, eh? I just saw that
Is that the one where he's holding on to the ball?
Here we go.
Boom.
6'4", 120 kilograms.
Proper signing for the Lions, eh?
Well, I think it's more game time, which he's made the right move, I think, if he's going to start and play every weekend.
Well, it's him and Hashim Pete that's there, eh?
Hashim Pete there as well.
And those two oaks obviously got dragged into the national training camp to get a feel and look for what it's all about under Russie's.
Yeah, and what's the winger's name?
Cheswell Juster.
Juster's good.
Yeah,
he's quick, eh?
He's quick. He's rapid.
Yeah, but I mean, if you look at even the results of our under 18s now, beating France, smashing Ireland. Our rugby, I don't think we've ever been in a better position on the field and off the field, South African rugby. If you think financially where we're at, from a SA rugby point of view, and then the performances that we've had at under 18 level, at under 20 level, sevens and seniors, it's a golden period.
Our under Georgia, let me get this right. Georgia under 18s beat England.
Yeah.
The South African A team beat Georgia and beat them by 60 points.
Oh, no.
And the SA schools team now just hammered. Look, I was watching yesterday. They're 30
Ireland.
or 40 points up against Ireland. The same thing against, I think England was their first game. Or
No,
France.
France. So they're playing
So
England.
they're running
playing
riot.
England
They're
now.
running riot here all around Cape Town with these
They're
with the other
playing
internet with the
Saturday
northern teams.
at the grounds of the second.
It's a good year this year. It's a good year.
School in Paarl.
I was joking about the ball.
We look forward to Shlikan. Like the biggest challenge for him will be, like, everyone now gets measured to Peter Steph's work rate.
Yep.
He's a blindside flanker. And I think that's the issue with, like, you get a Vince Tachuka in there.
Yeah.
You know, he's so effective when he carries, how physical he is, and say, like, he's a similar type of player. But the thing that stands out from Peter Steph is the engine.
Yeah.
And it's hard to get these kids now to get close or, add to whatever Pete Steph's done. And that's a hell of a challenge.
Because he'll have those impact plays. He's a big boy. He'll do the bollocking runs and make big tackles, but it's being able effort on effort.
You've got that frequency of contribution, which is Russie's battle rate, which is going to be the issue.
Yeah.
And I mean, what would Peter Steph be? He'd be 115 or less.
Big. Yeah, but he's
Do you think,
tall.
he's tall though. I mean, Peter Steve, remember,
Nearly
played
2
5
meters.
lock, yeah.
No, I know, but I mean, Slekane at 120 to be able to
Move that around.
move that around as consistently, that'll be difficult.
That's going to be
So
the biggest challenge.
Yeah, it's the work rate.
Yeah.
I mean,
The repeat effort.
carrying a big body around.
No, I wasn't a big hooker, by the way. I am now. I'm a prop now. But tell me, are there any players you guys saw, like at under 20 level, where you think, geez, this guy's a monster?
Yeah, we had Luwaki play against
Oh,
us.
Sione Luwaki.
Oh, you mean when we played?
Yeah.
Sione Luwaki was.
We had Brad Mika.
Yeah, Chivas, okay.
Brad Mika, I mean, he was the biggest thing we've ever seen.
I've got a great story. We played the semi-final of that under 21 World Cup 2000.
At Rao, yeah?
And it was my first game ever. I started on the wing.
Yeah.
Ever played on the wing. And my opposite number, Jairo Kukoko. Okay, tough enough. But so I take a line off the fly off and I see Brad Mika and he was big.
He was a monster, yeah.
So now you want to miss the big guy. So I get the ball from Swat off the 10. You want to miss the big guy, but behind him was little Sammy Tuitupa.
The ultimate name taker.
Cut in half.
And he smashed the biggest tackle ever in my life. So don't underestimate the small guys.
Yeah.
He used to wear that scrum cap. It looked like a rocket.
No,
eh?
he really like a rocket.
Like when he could breathe again, he got up and he was apparently, did someone see my wind? Like, did someone see it? I know we're at altitude, but I can't breathe.
Yeah, Brad Mika was big. Sione Luwaki was proper player.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Apparently, Henry Pollock and Andy Powell have been drinking every pub in Australia dry after the Lions series. Scala, you know Andy Powell quite well.
Yeah, I played Barbarians with him. He only sobered up when he came on the second half. We played against the All Blacks, and he was amazing. But you get that little pamphlet, thank you for playing for the Barbarians. I think he ran out within 36 hours. It was done. My favorite story is obviously, taking the golf buggy to buy some snacks. Got caught on the M4, National Highway. But yeah, he told some good stories about Bucky's Puerta on social media. Taking offense to Bucky's, and then basically realized, oh shit, it was the wrong guy I was targeting here.
Drikus this weekend?
That's gonna be big. I was surprised to see how much bigger Kamzat is than Drikus. When
Is he taller?
Yeah, he
looks taller.
No, he is. I think he's like 5 centimeters taller. But he just, and maybe it was the camera angles as well. But like he's a beast, eh? So if you have that reach.
Yeah, but he's quite wiry, isn't he? What is he? I don't watch this type of stuff, and it's not my genre. Is he like a wrestler, or is he like a judo?
Wrestler, good. Drikus can wrestle. That's the thing. Drikus can wrestle.
Yeah.
But we just haven't seen it yet because all his fights have been stand-up. So he submitted Adesanya. He was the first guy that submitted him. So it's going to be... Look, both guys are tough as nails, though. And Kamzat finishes you in the first round. If Drikus, if it lasts a long fight, Drikus wins. If he survives the first round. With my limited UFC knowledge.
This is like watching
MMA knowledge.
getting injured on a rugby field. I can't watch it. So I look away and I watch it.
Can't you watch it?
No, never. My kids will watch it. My missus will. I'll be making breakfast. I'll actually be on a flight, thankfully. and then just check News 24. What happened? Like,
Schalk, you find it too hard.
yeah, it's too brutal, man. Like, you're running after a ball, and like if someone has the ball, you can smoke him. Like, yeah, I've actually got to go. Like me and John, I've got to hate this like for 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and then no, it's brutal. Man. Like cage fighting, it's now I've got a fancy name, UFC, but it's not.
Yeah.
I was actually funny enough.
Fighting.
Drikus' last fight was after the Aussie game.
Oh no,
It was last year this time.
Yeah, everyone went
there. Yeah.
I wouldn't be able.
So Brian was there.
Yeah,
Sir Brian.
In the front.
so Brian's at.
We sat at the top.
You
So
were
Brian
there
was
as
at
well.
the front.
So Brian is at the golf day on Friday. Yeah.
Sir Brian's there as well.
Yeah.
Flying fish. What's he gonna drink?
No, it's Malibu and Coke.
What is it?
Only Castle Lager.
Yeah,
Why?
only Castle Lager. Yeah, only Castle Lager. Let's correct that. Yeah.
Does he share golf buggies or has he got his own one?
So Brian will have his own one.
No, he'll fly in his own buggy. But proper fight. I mean, Drikus has become like kind of a cult here in South Africa as well, right? And I think even globally in terms of UFC. So we need to watch and support live on SuperSport.
Yeah.
What will it be, like 6 a.m.-ish?
No, 6 a.m. So the main card will start a lot earlier, about 4 a.m.
Okay.
Drikus will come out at 6. So
Live on SuperSport on Grandstand.
yeah.
We'll be supporting.
Drikus, let's do it. Scully, you had a stinger cap once, eh?
Yeah.
Burmy won, John?
Hey,
Liv coming to South Africa
I mean,
also?
I watched every single hole of it. And he went off bogey start. And I thought, oof, he's gone. He looked gone. Hung tough, had a chance to win it on 18, hit a perfect drive, bad chip.
Yeah, the chip was so poor.
Yeah, and then and then you think, okay, the playoff, it's like so touch and go. So he was up against the two Spaniards. How's that young Ballister?
You know what I liked about the playoffs? When when they finished the round and the three of them were walking towards the tee.
Yes.
Was it towards the 18th tee again?
Yeah.
And the Stinger GC, the other guys, Louis and Charles and Brandon and the other oaks were standing there. And Burmy was walking past. Well, I think it was after he hit the drive, can't remember. And he was walking and then he saw them for the first time. And he walked and he did this funny walk thing. And then he greeted all of them. And you could just see that they're such a lacquer team.
Yeah.
They're such lacquer guys. They're a bunch of mates and they were staying in a house together on the weekend, and that's what I like about it. It's so South African, and even though in that high pressure situation, he was still able to crack a joke and then went on and
for
the
Burmy to win it there on that first playoff hole, the emotion, what it meant to him, because like golf is the sport where you spend most time losing.
Yeah, that's.
And then on top of that, you're like obviously, then Gracie went off for Charles Swartzel, and even they're two wedge shots. I mean, they stiffed it.
Amazing.
Game over. I mean, it's so lacquer.
What was
they
the
haven't
prize
won they haven't won a team comp in 30 times.
Yeah, that's what I was.
31. So
Do they share the prize money? How does it work?
so Burmy on the weekend he bagged about 80 million rand.
Yeah.
Do you think he's happy?
So
Is he happy?
For the team, winning the team event, I think it's $3 million, which they split 4 ways.
750.
And he did, and he made 4 million by himself as well. So 4750
She was okay.
times a lot of 17.
It's a big party there. It's a big celebration.
I'm just gutted that I think they all went to Nashville to, not Louis. Louis had to go somewhere else, but the other three went to Nashville to Brandon Grace. So, I mean, if I could have basically time warped myself to Nashville, I think that was a good time to go.
I think that's a trip we need to make.
Nashville.
We need to go to Nashville.
I agree.
I'd love to go there. And my wife's a big country fan as well. We need to go there.
It's not Africa.
Wait, hold on a second. Is it a boys' trip or not? Your credit score is high. Paris is still there. Roland Garros is still there. Now you saying we need. You said we need to go, and then you include your wife.
My wife.
My wife's one of the boys.
You said we need to go.
Yeah.
Is your wife here?
Okay, I'll ask my wife if I can go.
No. Guys, Matt Williams having a go at the Springboks again.
It's an abomination.
Is it Matt? Yeah, Matt Williams.
Yeah, it's him.
Yeah. Who's that guy?
I love the little meme that came out. It's like Springboks announcing their team on Monday. That's an abomination.
It's unfair on other teams.
Why is he always having a dig at the Springboks?
No,
I don't understand where the hate comes from.
I don't know.
Why is it all this? He says, I mean, he was talking, obviously, referring to the Lion series, yeah.
Yeah.
But there's two teams that play, and he mentions the Springboks. You know what I mean? And he's going at us.
I think it's getting a bit old now. It's been at it for long enough. I wonder.
Has he said anything positive about South Africa?
Maybe we just like through divine intervention can meet him in a pub one day.
Yeah.
Yeah?
And
And he doesn't like UFC, and then what happens?
And then it will be an abomination.
No, but okay, look, I mean, okay, well, Rusty's 17.65 win percentage during his 10-year coach in Scotland. He coached the team in 17 matches, winning only 3 of them.
And the
2 of those wins were against Tier 2 nations, Japan and Samoa. Heel, Sir Matt Heel.
Yeah, man, it's again, giving Oak airtime. South Africa had nothing to do with this Lions series, and to shy away from. So I think it all started with him saying that the
bomb squad.
No, the British and Irish Lions fans who've been over, they haven't been respectful of Australia and rugby in Australia, and they should be helping them because they're struggling, etc. And then eventually it became South Africa's problem.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he's driving.
Look, there's nothing we
He's
can
driving some narrative, and we can't quite, as South Africans, see where it's coming from. But okay, yeah, like he's going to keep on doing it.
If the Lions had won the 3rd test, so 3-0,
Yep.
there was chat about them being the greatest Lions team of all time.
I think that's quite hard because you got to, what you're up against.
Yeah.
And I think Australia, in Australia's case in point, if they got the team selection right for the first test match, and I don't know if they were all injury enforced or not, I think they would have had a chance to hold on in that second test match. It's just because they, the first test match selection for me for the opener was not of what's going to be test match ilk, grind it out, and all of a sudden a few body type changes, Skelton, Vellatini.
The toughness came.
Yeah, the toughness came, and like just through ball carries, just give it to me. I'm decking it through the game line.
Even Peach on the wing.
Yeah,
just
he's
bringing
good.
Physicality, bringing
those hits he put.
We love to hate him as South Africans, but having the experience at 9 to help out a younger team,
100%.
Like getting Nick White in there. Greatest.
We'd love Nick White if you're South African. In your face. Second test, last minute, that clean. Your guys' thoughts?
Nah.
Penalty, no penalty.
No penalty.
No.
Play on, eh? So ref got it right.
I think part of the one is obviously gamesmanship is getting into it. So Tizano did do that to trigger, the television match official, which he did. Also, I think it's the way we've been conditioned through what has been now the norm of yellow cards and red cards, and what we've seen over the last 5 years of nonsense of, a rugby incident being seen as foul play. I think Jack Morgan summed it up perfectly in his post-match interview where he said, the clean felt good, felt fine until I see it on television. And then all of a sudden, with the crowd, it sort of looked bad. And also, we got the Aussie feed. So obviously for us, we asked the narrative driven there that it's, penalty, yellow card, clean against the head.
Yeah, if
but
you listen
it's
to the
two
Lions
players,
feed,
it's 2 players getting to the breakdown at the same time.
Yeah.
And you can actually see he's wrapping with his left, hits him on the top of the shoulders. It's like a perfect clean, like if you have a same time arrival.
And I think if we start talking about gamesmanship, because then the Dan Sheehan try also came into a bit of a debate. Is he allowed to jump
over
or dive or whatever? But if you want to start talking about gamesmanship, then I think it's the behavior that has been created because of the way that the rules are being interpreted.
What's the Nick White yellow? Remember that years ago.
Guys, literally where we are becoming like football, where guys are rolling and and going down because they are trying to milk a penalty. So that behavior needs to get out of rugby. And if we don't do that, then unfortunately, I think the culture we are creating is not the one we want for rugby.
Cody from Paarl has sold multiple vehicles to We Buy Cars. Suspicious? I think so.
Is that a crime?
No. Where are you getting the cars?
I buy them and I sell them at the spot like a normal person.
Okay.
No, man, I'm just an accounting student. I know a good deal when I see one.
That's Excel. Meant. What's more stressful, tax season or selling a car at We Buy Cars?
Tax season, obviously.
We Buy Cars, the easiest way to sell your car by far.
All right, guys, it's time to involve Betway. As you can see, I've got the cap. It's a huge clash we're playing the Wallabies, obviously, in Joburg, but Okay, we're all gonna have a Betway account with 2,000 Rand and have a leaderboard each week, and we can win most. Okay, we can see who can win the most by doing the best bets, with all the money going to the charity at the end of the tournament.
Okay, dog.
Yeah?
I don't have to read. So
we got a leaderboard. We get 2,000 bucks.
we get 2,000 Rand each, and every week we make a bet. Okay? When you are not available,
Yeah, someone
either
else,
of us,
someone else does the bet
the
for
person that steps in bets on your
Oh,
behalf.
Chivas.
Okay.
Can I get Osteron to do this? Because I've not been right a single week, boys.
You can find a friend. So we put our betting hats on,
Yeah.
as you've done, and then we see what we end up with at the end of the year. Whatever, if we still have money left, then okay. If we do well with our betting, we give that money to charity.
Okay.
Well, it's good. Well, look, it's for everyone also. So Betway are bringing back the Springbok, the risks-free bet. Just explain that, Sean, so people don't understand the risk.
Okay, just give me my betting cap.
Okay, here we go.
I'll just put my betting hat on. Okay, so it's a little bit big for me. So the risk-free bet is back.
I like it.
Do I look?
Yeah, klein koppie.
Well, you put on.
Let's see if it fits color.
Okay, I'll put on my betting hat. Risk-free bet is back. So how it works is you can bet up to 1,000
$1,000,
Rand
yeah?
on the Boks winning the Rugby Championship, the Castle Lager Rugby Championship. If they win it, you, excuse me,
You double your money.
I think the odds at the moment is 2.5
Yeah?
to
So
1.
that's a good bet.
So,
yeah.
so you've won 2,500 Rand. If they don't win it, you get your money back.
Okay.
Risk-free bet, only upside, only up to 1,000 Rand. And I think for the Drikus Du Plessis fight, same thing.
But if you don't win, you get your $1,000 back.
You get your
so
money
you
back.
break even, yeah.
You get your money back.
Yeah, okay.
No risk, all reward. Only on Betway.
Yeah, okay.
And then for the Drikus Du Plessis fight, same thing. I think it's 2-1 there. Drikus wins, you double your money. Up to 1,000 Rand you can bet. If he doesn't, you get your money back.
Well, look, the risk-free bet was done after the World Cup. Paid out 29 million Rand, 30 minutes after the final whistle.
Exactly. So, yeah, you know.
All right, guys, let's look at the Betway bet. 2,000 Rand we've got. Risk-free bet. So let's go. Scala will... Sean, let's start with you.
Remember,
Okay.
so we've each got 2,000 Rand now.
Say please remember.
No, I'm not going to say please. We've each got 2,000 Rand. We need to commit the 2,000 Rand to 2 bets.
I'm obviously risk averse, so you know where I'm going.
No,
I don't want to run out of my $2,000 straight off, so I'm going to guaranteed bets.
yeah, and so am I. We go Boks winning the Rugby Championship and Drikus.
Best case scenario, we double our money on the weekend, boys.
No, not double. Oh, yes.
Worst case scenario is we
double, yeah.
We've got our $2,000 still in the bank
But
account.
remember, for the rugby bet, that will only pay out at the end of Rugby Championship.
Okay.
Monday we'll be smiling. If Drikus wins.
Yes, there we go.
So Drikus and Springboks to win Rugby Championship.
Yeah.
Cool, guys.
If you want to potentially make money and not lose money, do the same.
Rugby Championship, we win this weekend. Argentina play New Zealand, so it will come down to...
Where's that test match?
In Argentina.
In Argentina. Do we know what the Argentinian side's going to pitch up? Because cheapers, they beat the Lions and then they got absolutely rinsed.
So obviously...
At home by, like a bit of a second string English.
Yeah, exactly. Look, Argentina, they're always up for the All Black game there. Yeah. But look, let's look at the Wallabies first, guys.
Yeah.
Let's look at Springbok selection. The team's been announced on Monday. It could change though. The only thing that could change is the makeup of the bench.
Yes.
Why?
Genius from Rassie there.
Why could it change?
Because if, let's say the Aussies go with the 6-2 split, we might do the same or go 7. We could still go 7-1. I think the bench might change. I don't think the starting lineup might change.
Who says we've got a 5-3 split? You know why I say that?
What?
Because you've got your hybrid playing under Estays.
Starting in the midfield.
Starting
Starting at 12.
I'd have loved to see as a hybrid player. Jean.
There's no chance.
No,
I'd love to see John stopping mauls for a living.
In a mall, or lifting.
I cannot think of anything worse
Back support
than
in a
having
mall.
to stop malls and put my head in between other human beings, big human beings, and try and push like that. Why would you do that?
Okay, so let's go back. The makeup of the bench could change.
No, maybe it changes, as we saw in 2003 at Twickenham when they eventually went with a 7-1 split.
Yep.
But I think the fact that you kind of look at that team and say, okay, 5-3 split, we only have 5 forwards on the bench, but you forget about Estes and the role that he can play. Damien Willemse covers at 12. He can move into the loose forwards. Franco Mostert covers lock, covers flank as well. Sia can go to 6.
I think
See at 8?
Yeah, I quite like it. I think as we get older players, I think 8 gives you a bit of freedom to save the engine a bit and have a bigger influence on it. I think also it's brought up around because not having Jasper Visser, not having a number 8 that really stood out.
Yeah.
Since Jasper's not been there. Marco van Staden, for me, has been playing well this season. Like, he had a slow start to the URC, and then as the season went on, he became better and better. Pitch Steph, I think.
And for the Boks, he was really good.
Was really good.
Brings work rate. He was actually carrying a little bit.
Yeah. I think behind, the guys that's a really big test for is Esterhuizen, because so many times, big games, we see Damien de Allende, he's got the hybrid aspect to him, but I think at 12, first of all, if there's a game where he wants to stamp his authority against Australia at Highveld, there's a great opportunity for such a strong ball carrier, but also as a playmaker, to have a massive effect on this game. Cheslin Colby, who's been exceptional.
I think there might be an injury. There's something around just looking at
Damien de Allende.
He's been, he's nursing an injury. The one name that I'm not sure of is Ergie Snyman. So nothing was said about him.
But he could come onto the bench, though.
Yeah, but he's not currently on the bench. So my question is, where's Ergie? What's his situation? Or has he just been left out?
The way we've set our side up, whenever you see Grant Williams and Marnie Lubbock, you think, okay, we're going to play rugby. We're kicking it into the 22s, and we want to score 40 points. That's our goal for this weekend. Try and score 40 points, and we're going to be ball in hand every time it's worked so far. When you pick those two, like, our attacking shape gets on it. So
good weather up there.
Yeah,
suited high ball.
And also, if you think of Andre Estes' effectiveness when he was at Quins, with Marcus Smith, Marnie Lubbock's got the same ability, from a playmaking point of view. So Damien's really good, obviously at 12. He's definitely still on number 1. But with Estes there, he just attracts a little bit more from the defense. Yeah. So if you can keep them true there, or play him, play the front ball to him. Off the other phases, it creates a bit of space for you, or then the ball out the back with the wingers that we have. It bodes well for our team. It's all about the execution on the day. That'll be the plan. I think we all agree on that, but you need to get into that shape.
Where's the Wallaby toughness going to come from?
Well,
Excuse me.
It's what they did on. You've got to go Tupou, Skelton, and you've got to go Valentini. That's where the toughness comes from. The difference in their physicality. First Lions Test match, most physical player on the park was Curry, Tom Curry. And to be honest, he puts himself about. He's not the most physical presence around. He had an exceptional Lions series. Second Test, you picked
Northern tough.
You picked Taupo. You got Angus Bell coming off the bench, who's a great ball carrier. All of a sudden, gain line looked different. Give the ball to me. Skelton is only around for about 45, 50 minutes, but in that, the rucks is a mess. He carries through the gain line. Valentini runs on the back of him. So, they're big units, body types. It's not easy to put away.
But even if you look at the back line, and irrelevant to the back line selected, if you think of a Nick White, the experience that he brings, not a toughness, but at least he's in your face. He's there. He's competitive all the time. Love him or hate him. Then you have Ikitau.
He's tough.
He's tough.
Yeah.
Swali'i, same thing. He brings toughness. Peach on the
Is it Swahili or Swali'i? You guys
Swali'i.
Yeah.
Swali'i.
Depends how quickly you say it, Shimmy. I don't think we get it right ever, do we?
Yeah.
Swali'i.
Swali'i.
Got to say it with Aussie.
So he went. Okay, he went from Roosters to Wallabies. Which Wallaby went to the Roosters?
Mark Nawasirika.
Nawakawintawase.
Nawakawitawa.
I can't pronounce it.
Nawakawintawase.
Yeah, Nawakawitawase.
Shooting the lights out of the
Yeah,
Roosters.
scored 2 nice tries on the weekend.
Yeah.
He's a lovely
Against the
mover, eh?
Dolphins.
Like he,
Imagine he
against
comes
the
back
Dolphins,
to
Shimmy.
against the
Just-
Dolphins. Imagine he goes back to the Wallabies. Anyway,
Anywho.
okay, look, some experience out. Look, Villarreal not in the mix. Faf not there, obviously not in the squad. Andre out. So it's rotation. But I think what's going to make this Bok team perform is probably the competition within the squad. I don't think you can afford to have a bad game with the squad.
I think it's like for like.
I think
Yeah.
it's horses for courses.
Horses for courses, yeah.
You think so?
Yeah,
yeah.
it's Highveld.
Yeah.
Cape Town next week. This field's not looking great at the moment. We might have weather in. Like the starting lineup looks different. We're going to experience 9, 10, maybe a 12, maybe Cheslin's back. Our pack of forwards will look completely different. We'll play a different style next week in Cape Town, 100%.
I totally
So
agree.
Polly next week. That's
Yeah.
your prediction.
Or Sasha. Or
Yeah.
Sasha. Either one of those two, but I think they're more suited to that, more of a kicking game. And the players that we just currently have, it's a combination also of your, and again, just talking backline, 9, 10, 15. So also, it's not just Marnie at 10 and Grant at 9, but Fassi at 15 as well. He brings you a left foot. So your options are a little bit different.
But Moni's played-
He's got the
Estra's has
left.
got a left foot.
Guys,
So-
how was the
Whereas next week, the combinations will be totally different.
Moni's played for the Stormers for the last 3 years. Why wouldn't he play in Cape Town?
yeah, but that's why
Just asking.
that's why we lose playoffs in Cape Town because the
what did
the
we
winters
win?
the winters
You
arrived.
asked me what
The winters arrived.
Just asking. Just asking.
Guys, how's that slide that did the round with the 4? Is it the 4 South African sides we can pick from? Or is it the 5?
Yeah,
South-
so I
yeah,
look at that
5
in
teams.
detail.
The 5 teams.
No, it's next level.
Yeah.
There's 5 teams there which you will know every single name of. Like it's unreal.
And
A new bomb squad, Hlabakanye, and is it on the bench, and Jan Hendrik.
Yeah.
yeah,
So different looking bomb squad.
Bongi,
Yeah.
Bongi, Tlabakanye, Jan
Yeah.
Hendrik.
Kanye,
Different looking front row. Yeah.
yes. Franco Mostert,
Yeah.
Kwacha.
Wacha.
Kwacha becomes again.
Kwaka's number 1 bomb squad member.
No, he's
Number
shooting.
1.
He's the
Yeah.
first one you pick.
First one you pick in that bomb squad.
Yeah.
Like that's
Probably
what
in that
John's
team, I
point
reckon.
earlier. That's where you also always thought like Erge is a straight shoe in. So maybe he's carrying something as well.
I was also surprised by the backline combinations on the bench. So you have Quibus, Damien, and Kanan.
Yes.
Where I thought, in terms of the way we've gone in the past, having a Damien Willemse there who basically covers everything 10 to 15.
Yeah. That does your 6-2 for you.
Is a Kanan needed. But I think Kanan, they probably want to give more time in that 13 channel as well.
So we agree, guys. In terms of the Wallabies, the guys, they need a Skelton, a Valentini, Len Ekatau, a Swahili. Those are the guys that could drive the toughness, and a Nick White, just to irritate the hell out of the crowd.
Yeah.
Well, I think Nick White's main role is going to be game management. Like at Highveld, if you start running yourself off,
He's
your
a good kicking scrum.
and you don't have your 9 and 10, sort of, playing the ball in front of you, but you end up getting caught behind the gain line, play too much rugby, you run yourself off your feet. So you've got to somewhere, have that ambition to run into shape, be on top of the gain line, but then your 9 and 10 takes the impetus and kick it out or kick it deep or go for the contestable. Like he's an amazing scrummer from that point of view, and he's nearing the end of his career, so like he'll be up for this.
No, he's
I
at the end of his career.
can see this being a niggly game. I can
And then
I can see a couple of scuffles and guys grabbing each other. I think it's going to definitely.
But
But he's not that kind of.
No, it's not.
how else would you do it? You
Yeah.
get the box at Highveld. Like gain line. If you succumb to gain line against the box, the physical battle, the breakdown battle, set pieces, you are on a hiding to nothing.
Yeah.
So you've got to get in their grill, and you've got to make it tough, and you've got to start pushing and shoving. And
They were
irritating
impressive
them.
with their set phases, Australia, against the Lions. They impressed me from a scrumming point of view. And
Okay.
yeah, they did.
Okay.
And even lineouts, stopping the mauls. So they were good in terms of that. If they are able to get parity on the weekend with that, then we're in for a proper game of rugby. If it goes the other way, though, and we get dominance scrum-wise, we get the upper hand at line-out and mauls, etc., then I think it can be a a big margin.
They haven't won there in the cauldron since 1963.
Yeah, it's a long time, eh?
That's a long time between drinks.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Like stats. We're all about breaking stats, right? Records.
Well, you know, someone's going to write the same thing when we go to New Zealand
Yeah.
in 2 or 3 weeks or whatever.
Yeah,
So,
look, as a
know?
player, you always thought like you can break that jinx, but now as pundits, we hardly ever go against the venue. Like the venue's stronger than the team.
The Aussie team, our predictions for this game, I think, compared to what it would have been before the Lions series, will be vastly different, in my opinion. I think it's a far more competitive Aussie team now than a month ago.
Okay, guys, we buy moment. Sean, it's time for you to get on stage. Scala, okay? Okay, it's time for the We Buy Moments Impact Player Prediction, where we're each going to predict which player is going to have the biggest impact on the match and on this weekend, and we need to pitch that player as if we were a car salesman. For example, I'm banking on Ox and Chair this weekend. Pure horsepower, built for low maximum scrumming torque.
Nice.
You can. I'm prepped, John.
Yeah, you got crop notes, boy. You get your crop notes.
What's yours?
The Schalk goes first.
Oh, my word.
Okay, Scala, we needed help because you know cars better than us. You buy a lot more cars than us.
I'm
going with?
I'm going with Marnie Lubbock.
Okay.
Okay. Like, I don't know, what delivery vans have we got here in South Africa? Like a little delivery van.
Yeah, okay.
He's delivering the package to the front door.
Panel van.
Panel van, parking on on Saipikes. What's the Saipike? Sidewalks.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm terrible at this.
You were brilliant last time.
I was
Sasha.
brilliant last time.
Yeah. Okay.
Here we go. He's a little,
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
He's the Toyota Hi-Ace delivery van.
Okay.
A nuisance, delivering the package to the front door, parking on sidewalks, pushing in, only to get the delivery there first, setting up tries for his outside backs.
The wee bar moment. Nice, Kala.
That was terrible. That's not my best. It wasn't my best.
Okay, JDV.
There you go.
Okay, what I'll do is I'll read mine up, but I won't tell you who the player is.
Okay.
And then you guys try guess it. Okay.
He sent me a message this morning. He said, no, Schalk were really good the other time with this thing.
So you got to prep. You got
Okay.
to
We need to chat GPT.
Okay. Okay. He'd be a sleek, high-performance Grand Tourer. Think an Aston Martin DB11. Elegant lines that turn heads before he even moves. But when he opens up, the acceleration is silky and seemingly effortless. He glides rather than grinds through the gears, reading the road like he reads the game, scanning, anticipating, and then finding the perfect line to slip through the traffic.
Who are you talking about?
Kurt Lee.
No? Guess the player.
Tobacco, fussy.
Yes.
Ah,
No, okay, I'll even carry it. There's a quiet luxury
it.
in how he operates. No unnecessary revving or flashy burnouts. Just precision engineering and smooth handling. And just when you think he's cruising, he drops a gear and leaves everyone behind with a burst of controlled speed, the kind that feels inevitable rather than desperate. In short, a refined machine built for style and substance, equally at home purring down the boulevard or opening up on the open road.
Ladies and gentlemen.
the weekend special.
Ladies and gentlemen. Special.
The weekend special is in the house.
You might have given him an idea. Like, that's him for the rest of his life now. He's got to
Exactly,
memorize
yeah.
that thing.
Yeah.
JDV,
Mine's not that long.
I've got another one for you. Okay.
No. You've done well.
His rugby abilities are akin to a top-tier rally car, accelerating with blistering speed and navigating tight situations with agile precision. His physicality and leadership are like a heavy-duty truck, relentlessly pushing through opposition and carrying his team with unwavering strength.
Edwin van der Merwe.
No,
It's a prop. It's a prop.
it's a forward.
We're going to go
Sia.
Malcolm Marx.
Sia. Read that again quickly, but read it with a bit more, energy.
His rugby abilities are akin to a top-tier rally car, accelerating with blistering speed and navigating tight situations with agile precision. His physicality and leadership are like a heavy-duty truck, relentlessly pushing through opposition and carrying his team with unwavering strength.
So, Scala, you say Marnie.
Marnie, the
I
high
say
eight.
the weekend special, and you say
Sia, especially at 8.
at 8, yeah. License to roam,
I
good on the
like
wide
that
channels. I
selection.
like it with Marnie. And
Did
obviously,
it for the Sharks.
yeah, did it for the Sharks, and he was good there also. Okay, guys, Rugby Championship is not only about Springboks, around Springboks and Wallabies. It's All Blacks against Argentina away. Let's look at this first. Okay, let's look at the All Black season so far. They've changed the makeup. Obviously, Vai coming to blindside flanker, Fabian Holland back in there. The big news, Mwanga, but that's only for next year. We can discuss though. But All Blacks, what period are they in now? Is it a transition phase? I don't know what you call it.
Yeah,
but
it's still there, I think. Still transition.
Go.
I think Vai doing well on the blind side is a big bonus for them. I think Cam Roygaard, who came in, brings a lot of stability as well, even though
He's injured.
Yeah, I know he's not playing.
The Barretts are still key to them, their success.
But also the fact that they changed so much at 10,
Yeah.
I think has a big impact on their on the way that they play, because there's no consistency, and they're not kind of settling for, okay, this is our guy. And now even with Moanga coming back long term, you always know that it's going to change over time as well. So it's an interesting period for them. Roygaard at 9 though, he's a proper player.
He's key, yeah.
Look, Argentina's had a lot of success against them. At the moment, you don't know what the Argentinian side pitches up. Do they play like they did against the Lions, beat the Lions, and then they get thumped at home by English side without a lot of their top superstars? I've got to feel like like this French series was tough for the All Blacks, but they came out stronger on the other side. So I've got to back the All Blacks beating Argentina.
All Blacks to win. I'm going Argentina. I just think the Argies just come. That's the one game they win.
For the All Blacks.
Yeah, I think Argentina to win this one.
I think they're still celebrating the Lions victory.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Look, I just got to. It's just based on gut feel.
Look, if
Argentina emotion.
If the All Blacks pitch up like they played some of those portions of their games against the French, where they played from deep, made a lot of errors, trying attacking kicks out of their own 22 in their own half. If they're going to do that against Argentina, create broken field play, I think Argentina's got a chance. If they suffocate and strangle Argentina, Argentina, I don't think have the tools to have exit rucks, exit lineouts.
Like they did in Wellington last year, where the All Blacks tried to play from everywhere.
Yeah, that's
made mistakes. Argentina capitalized on it. The thing with the All, just coming back to the All Blacks, it's interesting how they now, even Rico Ioane moving to the wing.
Yeah.
He's been their mainstay at 13 now, kind of. So I'm trying to figure out where they want to go with this. I think, like you said, Barrett and specifically Geordie at 12, I think is integral for them. But the rest of their backline, if you actually look at, except for Will Jordan, there's been a lot of changing and swapping.
And they've got an obsession with D-Mac, so they want to bring him in somewhere. So where does D-Mac fit in? Is he a fullback? Is he their 10?
Yeah.
Is he their super sub off the bench? For me, it's the style. What do they want to do? What's Razor's plan this weekend? Is it like, let's run them off their feet from our own 22s? Let's have all these little dinks over the top, attacking plays, Artie Severe with the kick from deep, from exit carries. If they do that and they get it wrong, Argentina's got a chance. But I don't think they'll do that. I think they'll be more conservative. Try and put Argentina to do the same. Like Argentina can hang themselves in their own half, and then they don't have the strongest scrum. The All Black scrum is a force to be reckoned with. So then you get 22 entries, and then they're exceptional when they do get there, the All Blacks.
Yeah. Guys, we're going to pick a combined Australia, South Africa. We discussed this pre-show.
Yeah.
I think I've got the hardest task here.
And it's been since 2002.
Yeah. Let's start from the back, actually.
I like that. It's a little change up.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to go...
Let's start at fullback.
I'm going to go with the Aussie there. I am going to go Matt Burke.
Okay. Fair enough.
Did you maybe consider Joe Roth?
I'm going to go Joe Roth, actually.
Yeah,
I'm going to go Joe Roth.
I love to watch Joe Roth.
I'm going to go Joe Roth at 15. I'm going to go on the right wing.
There's got to be some notable mentions.
Yeah. Lottie Takiri, Wendell Saylor.
She was.
Even
fullback Matt Rogers, she was.
Rathbone.
Israel Folau fullback.
Oh, that's a great call. Because like,
It's all-
I'm going to go Israel Folau on the right wing. I'm going to go Folau on the right wing. And then I'm going to go Mr. Sir Banner.
yeah.
Mr. Sir.
Sir Banner on the left. And then I'll go 13. I'm going to go Jacques Fourie at 13.
Yeah.
And Sterling Mortlock
At
at 12.
Okay.
Okay.
Swap them
Sterling.
around.
That's a big backline, eh?
Yeah, big.
It's massive.
But who are you going to go at 10?
Who's
Your
our
10
right wing? Sorry, did we get a right wing there? Out of
I went Folau on the right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
10. Oh, I've got, it's me now. 10, I want to play running rugby with those centre pairs. So I'm going to go Larkham.
Yeah.
Bernie.
Okay, no, but
Really?
then I want to swap my 12.
Okay.
And then I'll go Guitar.
Oof. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He loved that also.
Yeah. I'll go Guitar at 12.
Okay.
9, there's 2. It's Jorge.
Sorry,
Gregor.
I had to mention like a Drew Mitchell and Adam Ashley Cooper as well. They
Good players there.
Yeah.
Our generation as well.
Yeah.
Good in the pub.
Good in the pub.
So
You might be
I've
seeing them
gone for
soon.
Bernie Larkham at 10.
Yeah.
9, there's only 2. It's Jorge or Fourie.
Yeah.
And I've got to go with Fourie.
Yeah.
Love Jorge.
Yeah.
Drinking beers with him later this week. But yeah, it's going to be Fourie. I'll go
GG's in town.
open side flanker first. I'm going to go George Smith.
Yeah.
It's a toss-up between him and Pocock, but I think George was the more rounded, special player. The other one was really good at a breakdown. Blaatsan Vlekker, 2-time World Player of the Year, Pieter Stef Betway. And then at 8 was the one I battled a bit at 8. You think you can go Rocky Elsom, The Rock?
Yeah.
You know, he did a lot of work at number 8. Then you had players who popped in and out, like you think Radiki Samu, Wycliffe Palu,
Toto
Kefu, we played with right in the beginning, but then I end up coming back to Dwayne Vermeulen every
There's
single
only
time.
2 H for me. It's Totai or Dwayne.
And I'm going to go with Dwayne Vermeulen.
All right. I struggle to find an Aussie in the tight 5. What do you think about, okay, Lou says there's Ox, Beast, Os. Which Wallaby?
Kitsy.
Kitsy. Like which? I can't think of a Wallaby prop close there.
Matt Dunning.
Yeah?
Matt Dunning.
Matt Dunning. Good man. We saw Matt Dunning in the. This time last year in New Zealand, we saw Matt
He's
Dunning.
not a prop any longer.
He's not a prop any longer.
Did you consider him as a flower?
I know.
He looks a lot younger also. We saw Matt Dunning last year. I was shocked. Jeez, I mean, I'd probably have
So who are you going to go with?
I would go. I'd probably just go Beast.
Okay.
Hooker, it's either Barney or Bismarck. Look,
Yes.
Wallaby, there's Jeremy Paul.
So you're not like, so Malcolm Marks doesn't come into the reckoning?
No, I'm talking. Let me.
I'm asking.
No, he does come in the reckoning. But let me, okay.
Okay, I want to. I've had my.
I'd go Busy. Tight head prop, Frans Malherbe.
Okay.
Frans Malherbe, locks, Jeevers. I'd go probably Eben and Victor.
Yeah, like if you think
You can't
Australia, you've got Sharpie maybe.
Sharpie. Look, if you went all time, I'd probably look at John Eales.
Mm-hmm.
John Eales would definitely in the
before
mix.
our time.
Danny V would be there possibly. Nathan Sharp. But I mean, I can't look past
Other lock who
Victor,
played,
Bucky,
other lock who
Eben.
played a lot in that time was James Orwell.
Yeah.
Justin Harrison.
Just oh, good.
Good in the
Beautiful man.
yeah, like
Beautiful. If there was a pub 15,
yeah,
you'd be
pub
there.
15 is it.
Pub 15. So that's my tight 5. So I'd go with Eben,
all
Victor.
South African
Yeah,
type.
all South African. I can't.
Eben Victor
And therein lies the problem.
Yeah.
That's where I think we'll dominate.
on the weekend.
Yeah. Jean, okay, let's talk about your weekend. JDV, tonight you off to? You guys have a secret handshake. I'm just wondering.
Johannesburg. We've got a Centurions dinner.
Okay, who's in the group? Monty, you, John,
Monty,
Sir Habana.
Monty, John, Victor, Brian, myself, Beast, Eben, Willie.
Is everyone attending tonight?
Beast is not attending, but we've got a special appearance from George Gregan.
Jorge.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
So
And how do you have a special handshake? How does it work?
I can't tell you.
Is it?
No, I can't,
What's the venue?
no, I can't tell
I'm
you.
also in Joburg. What's the
No,
venue? You'll see
Actually,
me
do
just
you wanna
hanging
come?
around the restaurant.
No, do you want to come?
No,
No,
man.
because you're not invited. No, we've got
So how
that.
does it, okay.
Then tomorrow we've got the Chris Berger Petra Jackson Players Fund Golf Day, which
Yeah.
is a big fundraising opportunity for us. In rugby, you're also there.
Yeah.
Then I've got a dinner with John Smith tomorrow evening as well for.
Are you doing a hat trick of John Barney Smith?
Yes, and
Are
then
you staying at his house?
I'm not.
Oh,
No.
thank goodness. Yeah.
No, you don't make that mistake.
And then all of us are together?
And then
Yeah.
Friday golf day.
I'm worried about Friday.
Guys, when's the show going live? Because now people know that we.
But look, let's go back to
yes.
the Centurions dinner. So you guys walk in. Is there order there, or how does it work?
No, I don't know.
Where's the dinner?
It's in Santon area.
Secret location.
No wonder he mentioned his wife earlier. He's gone for the whole week. It's like,
Yeah, it was a tough goodbye.
Is it? Scala? Off on Friday morning, I
yeah, Red Eye Friday, meeting up with you folks. I think we might buy a picanha steak from 2 till 4 in the morning, and then we do the test match on Saturday. Can't wait for that. Ellis Park, always special.
Yeah.
Special venue. Nice to see George Gregg in town. He'll be on TV with us. I think the Boks are going to be too strong. That's my gut feel. Even though Australia will be niggly. Yeah, they have to. I mean, they have to sort of get frustration out the box, ask different questions, and then I'm back on a red eye on Sunday to spend some time with the family. And then, you know, how nice is it to have a Cape Town test match?
Yeah, that's
So
the
lucky
best
next
thing.
week.
No travelling for us, so we can't wait.
So good.
George Vegan in town, that's nice. We must try and get him on.
Maybe we should try to do that.
Yeah,
For
it'd
next
be good
week.
to have him.
Yeah. I think we can organise that.
Yeah.
I need to catch a flight. Will you?
Okay, thank you very much, gentlemen. Thanks for your company. That's all we have for this episode. We'll be back Tuesday night with a verdict. Jean de Villiers, the verdict on Super Sport and YouTube. And don't forget, you can watch this match on Saturday and every Saturday this season live on Super Sports and highlights of all matches on Catch Up. But for now, it's time to seal up the box and see you all next week.
Yeah, Shimmy, man.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers.